Welcome back to lesson 10 in this 10-part series, Getting Started with Photoshop. I want to share with you my go-to adjustment layer because a levels adjustment layer is a powerful tool for adjusting light, shadows, creating contrast, softness, and you can change the color. So let's grab an adjustment layer. So you can use your icon down here for your levels adjustment, or you come up to layer and come down to new adjustment layer and say levels and OK. Either way is fine, exactly the same thing. So here is our adjustment layer. The panel up here is opened. This is where we control the adjustment. This is the adjustment itself, and don't forget we have a layer mask with it as well, so we can paint out any of the adjustment we don't like. Now, this is a great tool. So here is a histogram that's showing us the shadows, the midtones and the highlights of this image that we've created. Below it, you have a bar that is showing you the black point and the white point of the image. So this is controlling our light. Let's just stick with this for now and show you how I might use it. So I will generally come in and notice what is missing. So at this end, this is getting into editing now rather than how to use Photoshop, but let's just do this anyway. So we're missing a bit of information here. So let's just pull this one in because there's nothing there. I'll just pull that right in, and I'm going to do the same at the other end. Let's pull this one into where we actually have some detail in this image. I generally then fiddle about with my midtones to get the image looking how I like it. So that's how I would use my histogram. If I have lots of detail either end, I would leave these end sliders where they are, and I would be adjusting just my midpoints to get this image looking how I like it to meet my creative vision, because we are all different. To use your bar down here, this is showing us the whitest point and the blackest point on this image. So you can slide it down, and as you can see, it's pulling the blacks out of the whole image and changing where that black point is. I don't use that so much. It can be useful depending on what you're trying to do. So that is part of the power of a levels adjustment layer. The other thing you can do is actually change the color. So here you have your options to change the colors, not all of the colors, but our primary colors. So let's grab the red. And this bar, the histogram, has now changed because it's now giving me information about the reds in this image. So I can now adjust my reds. I can go back and adjust my greens. So I might want this looking really red, so I'm going to pull the green out of it, or I might want it much more green, so I'm going to add green by bringing in the slider from the other end. So I'm not going to bore you by tinkering around with this image, which is kind of crazy anyway. But this is a very powerful adjustment layer using layers. You have so many options, and you have your color picker here as well. So you could pick color from the image and adjust just that color. Let's step back. So that's a levels adjustment layer. Some people will say, oh my goodness, why are you using levels? You should be using curves. They do different things. For me, with the type of work that I do with mostly photography and digital art, I find the levels adjustment is a really fantastic part of my workflow. So there you go. That concludes our 10-part Getting Started in Photoshop series. I hope this has helped you out, particularly if you're a bit confused about layers and layer masks, because they are a bit tricky when you get started. If you want more information about me, please find me at amandanewell.com, where you'll find my contact details and all my courses and information about how to contact me. I hope you've enjoyed this series, and I hope you have loads of fun with Photoshop. Hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.